Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. I was looking for a hair tie. I've lost it somewhere and I lost track of time. I had it yesterday, but I don't have it today. Let me get the water in the tank. Apparently I'm feeling a little like I'm not in a hurry today. Got the wrong glasses on because the other ones are back in the other room. So, hi Pat, how are you? I'm having a Monday. Last time I looked at the clock, it was only 5 after. I didn't realize I spent 10 minutes looking for a hair tie. All right. I wonder if I have a towel out here. Doesn't look like it. I'm a mess tonight, just a mess. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Okay, I need to run. Oh, here's one. Okay. Now we can, I'm trying to decide if I want to put another bottle in here. I think I'm not going to. I think I'll put this back in the refrigerator. Oh, okay, I'm ready. No, I'm not. I didn't get out any newsprint. Oh, to be one of those people that is always just on the ball, has it all together. But that's not me. And I don't have my trash can. Okay. So I hope everyone had a wonderful week last week. It felt very odd for me not to rush home on Monday and come live. Of course, I didn't have to work Monday, so it just felt weird being a Monday. But that's okay. I didn't mind not. I minded, but I didn't. It was kind of nice to have a break. So I appreciate you all allowing me to do that. So tonight we're going to do some paper. I'm going to do some fun things. I'm going to try my flowers. I'm going to try the butterfly again. I'm going to try a bird. I've never tried bird, so we're going to try that tonight. I have two different kinds of fabric. I'm going to try to do another two headbands. They're different types of fabric, so we're going to see if it will hold the paint better than that other one did. I'm testing new paper. If you saw my post from Saturday when I was at Market, that is the new paper, and it seemed to take really well. It wants to roll really badly. So, but we're going to try that some more, and I have 2 pieces of fabric, cotton fabric, that I want to marble tonight. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to turn you around. I've got this in kind of a funky position, but I wanted you to see the drawing from the same side of the tank that I'm on. I don't know if this will work or not. It wouldn't fit on the... Sorry if I'm making you seasick. All right, let me find it on the iPad. Okay, there that is. I'll look at that and see how well this is showing. Doesn't show very well. Let me try to raise it up a little. Hold on. Whoops. This tightener thing, it either doesn't want to tighten at all or it doesn't want to loosen. And we're in the I'm not going to loosen up now mode. Oh, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Let me see which. Okay, so I need to stay over on my left. All right, let me, I'm going to open up my computer because I'm going to have to, it's going to make me put in a password. Hey, I did it, first try. Shocking turn of events. Okay. We're going to try the bird first. I'm going to put this right over here so I can see it. Okay, what colors do I want to do? Let's see, let's use, let's see, not that one. I want to use a blue. My paints are still packed away from Saturday. Top just came off as I was trying to hold on to that bottle. And I knew I should have taken it out yesterday. Let me use these. Well, I think I want this one for a background. And, oh, did I bring cups out? Oh, I have some, yes. And what other colors do we want for the bird? A nice soft yellow. I think we're going to do yellow and a darker blue. We'll use this blue and a light yellow for the bird. Let me get the light yellow out. Okay, and I will need a black for his eye. Okay, so let me clear this surface and we can get to marbling. I was hoping to do my smaller tank. It's just literally a cookie sheet that the paper would fit into nicely so I don't waste so much paint. But I need to do those pieces of fabric for the headband, and they were, of course, too large for that. Of course. Okay, we'll just block this off a little bit. Let me see. So we'll need to put it, whoops. Oops, I got a corner in there. That's not good. We will block that off. So has everyone had a great week? A nice long weekend? Hi, Shelley. How are you? We didn't do anything particularly last weekend, or this past weekend we did. We had market. Boy, that just really wears me out now. I was again in bed at like 9:30 and just sound asleep. I am doing well, little here and there this afternoon, but let me get a cup. Oh, hey, I guess I want paper towels too, don't I? Heaven's sake, I am just all discombobulated. Okay, let me shake this up, and I'm going to pour a little bit into a cup. Okay, let me get my other tool. At the end, we're going to do an experiment too. I might take some of this water out and then we'll do an experiment. So we're just going to put in, I might do some white too. See, this is called throwing stones. And this would be the stone pattern if I didn't move it at all, or I'm going to move my computer because I know it will get sprinkled. This is the one, I just love it. It's so much fun to do. And it's very, very random, which is fun. Let me get some white. I'm going to put a little bit of white in there with it. Now we'll see if this works because, you know, I'm not very consistent when I mix my paints. Some of them seem to really want to mix or float a lot more than others. And I wonder if doing these techniques, I really need, not the stone pattern, but, you know, birds and butterflies. We're going to try the butterfly again tonight. And that if it needs to be a little bit more consistent. Okay. There's that. That's going to be our background. Very little color in the background. So let me hit play here, because I know I need to, I'm going to use my my big girl tools. It's very humid here today, so I'm sure we will have some sort of issue. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I have to stop the video so I can get caught up with them. The wind is blowing outside. Okay, come on. Might have to get a different blue because that one doesn't really want to expand at all. Look at that. So let's see what else we have in here. We're going to use this one now. And then we'll use the yellow. And I'll go back and forth between them. I'm wiping the tool off so I don't contaminate the yellow with the blue. I could put it into cups, but that'd be too easy, right? Well, now let's do a little bit more blue. I'm going to wait for that to disperse. Boy, it's just taking over the blue. Okay. put the tops back on these so I don't knock them over. Hi, Ramona. Thank you. I hope you are well. Okay, now let me watch the little bit of the video. I've watched these 100 times, but I want to make sure that I do it semi-right. Okay. Okay. Let me stop it. So I have to come okay, let me get the different tool, a smaller one. Oh, I have orange paint on there. Let me come through here one more time. Well, I think I've got it going backwards because this looks more like his head over here. And my iPad has frozen up already. I'm a little frazzled. I got off to a rough start today. I was late getting on here, couldn't find my hair tie. Can everyone hear me well? I believe my microphone is working tonight. All right, we're gonna try this again. Let me get the dot in his eyes so you can kind of get the idea. This is supposed to be his head with the wing going like that. So I've got it all backwards here, but that's kind of the way it turned out. So I'm just gonna put a little dot over here. And hopefully that'll push back down. So he's a big-eyed bird. With his wings going backwards. Okay, so let's clear this off and we'll try again. Because that's not the way he's supposed to look. It's close. He was going backwards though. I don't know quite how I did that. Okay, let me get another piece of paper here. So our weather is just very spring-like. I woke up to rain this morning. It's still really windy. No rain now. I think that we're supposed to have more rain this week though. Okay, we're gonna put down the background again. Again, we're just using the stone pattern. Oops, hold on, wait for me. Backing that up and pausing it. I've got my computer over here so I can hopefully make a decent design. I want to try them on these papers that I have. So I'm hoping it'll work. Good for me to practice these kind of things. And not just the fun ones that I do all the time. Okay. So we're going to now place the let's place the blue again. I need another paper towel. I was really hoping to be sitting at the table with my small tray doing this, but okay, we'll put another thing of blue in here. Now we'll do a yellow, and then we'll do another blue. The fun part about this is the birds can be whatever color I choose that they are. It doesn't have to be realistic. Now I'm going to do some more blue. Ugh. 2 weeks of rain. I'm enjoying the rain, actually. We have not had a lot. Okay, I'm going to get the smaller, in diameter, I'm going to get the smaller one and put another little bit of blue in there. I mean yellow. What am I saying? I had blue. I know my colors. I promise. Okay. So let me close these up so I don't knock them over. And now let me turn on the computer. Okay. So I want to, I think I'll use this one, the thinner one. Hey, look at there. That went better. Whoops, sorry, I just hit it with my hat. Okay. That's what I didn't do before. And now we want to make some Now do you see his little head? Okay, now let's put his eye on. Let's see, I want the really fine one to do his eye. And I have a bird. Does it look like a bird? I've never done one. That's only the second time I've tried it. Right here with you. Okay, let's take this. I did not press this paper. It is all crumpled. And I can see comments if I touch the screen on the iPad, but they're not coming up. My iPad is frozen. Okay, let me get the tray over here. there's my bird. So I'm going to rinse him real quick. I love how big that tray is. It just sits up there so nice. I'll just rinse it a little bit. Rinse it right back into the bucket here, since this has a nice corner on it with a lip. Now you can see the blue of the liner that's on this tray through here, so it's going to look a little bit different when it's dry. But there's my bird. I'm so excited. So let me try to turn him around a little bit so there's plenty of room for other things. Perfect. All right, let's clean this up. Oh, that was fun. I'm going to try the butterfly again next. I haven't tried that in a while. Is my microphone working okay tonight? Can you hear me when I walk away from the phone? I need a little piece over there. Okay, color suggestions for the butterfly. My husband told me on Saturday I was going to try it. And he said it had to be yellow and orange and black, and that was it. He didn't think purple belonged in a... Am I still live? Oh, good. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, Julie. Awesome. You know, it helps when it's charged to work better, I've discovered. You know, those little things like that. Apparently after each use I have to charge this one. It says it lasts like 6 hours, but apparently that's not accurate. Just popping a few bubbles. Okay, let's throw in a little bit of white. Again, we're just using that blue background. For some reason, I think the bird and the butterfly need to have like sky and clouds behind them. All right, so let me find the butterfly now. Oh, come on. I watched it like 4 times at lunch today. And I have done this before. All right, here we go. Come on. You have to get through the commercial. Dismiss. Okay, hold up, hold up. Okay. see, let's do yellow. My butterfly is going to be black, yellow, and purple. It's my butterfly. I can make it whatever color I want, right? The longer I hold this in, the more paint goes onto the surface. It just pulls it right down. Oops. It's still dissipating. Now, I forget that yellow takes a minute. Okay. It's hard to believe that yellow is stronger than the black. There we go. Let me get the purple. Oh, there. No, that's the wrong purple. Have to find the right one. There it is. This will work. Now, hopefully this isn't a super pushy color. Stay there. My iPad or my computer wants to shut down really quickly. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little bit more black. And I'll do one more ring of yellow and one more ring of black after that. I think it's so unique that, what do I need next? Yellow. The yellow is spreading better than the black is. This one, I don't know if I did last time, but put a ring of black between each color. How strong that yellow is. And purple, and then black again. I'm going to put the lid on the purple. Okay, and now we'll do I'm going to need the black again. Okay. So now I need to let the video go. Okay. And let me get my tool. Let's see which one he uses. Okay. forgot. I was trying to do it this weekend at market, and I forgot about this part. I got stumped. So I just freestyled it away, and somebody had walked up about that time and said, how does this work? So I just printed on a piece of, I don't remember what I print, a newsprint, I think. Okay, so comb it. And now, yep. Okay. So I need the big fat one. Mine's not very circular anymore. It's all testing, I've got to learn. Okay. All right, hold please. I heard my husband say, all done. He was all excited. But no, I'm not done. All right. So we're going to try a little bit of this. Oh, that wasn't enough. There we go. All right, now I want this smaller one because it looks more like a spider. All right, I'm going to need to... Oh, sorry, I keep knocking into the phone with my hat. I think this one's going to get picked up with the newsprint. Okay, I did that. Okay, and he's bringing up the points here. And down here. Still looks like a spider. Okay. Now we're going to do the body in the center, which I need some black for. Whoops, I am so sorry, guys. Tight quarters. Okay, now we're going to do antenna. Let's see, I think I want the smaller one. So the antenna don't get out of control. Oops. Like that. Now remember when the black would not expand? Okay, we're going to have to take some of that off of there. So that's how you erase. You just push the color down. Okay. Okay, let's try again. I just want the ittiest bit. Whoops. You know, in the videos it looks so easy. I can't even get mine in a butterfly shape. Good thing you have a minute to work with this. There we go. That's a little better. Get the smaller one. Hopefully, is my hat in the way? And we're going to try this again. Well, there's kind of an antenna. My antennas don't look anything like his. All right. There's attempt number 1. Butterfly. Nobody would know that that's a butterfly unless I told them. But it's a butterfly. So I'm just going to take the butterfly off the surface and we'll just put more blue and this is all about learning. Might need to swipe it again, make sure all that black is off. He uses blue and red for his butterfly. So let's start again. Let me tap some paint on there. Nice big bubbles here. Learning. I thought this would be something different for you today. We used to do a butterfly now and again, but I kind of stopped. Okay, there's some blue and white. In my mind, it's clouds and sky. All right, so now let's start again. Let me get a fresh paper towel. Look at my hands. All right. Whew, guess that's where it's going. Just pulling all the color that was on my stylus down into the water. So now we want the purple. Some black again. Is this boring? I can't see comments unless I touch the screen. Yeah, I have what I call a stylized butterfly on a hat. I did it on a hat, and when I push it down, the arms, or the arms, the feathers, or the pieces got all long and skinny. I just call it a stylized butterfly. Have to use your imagination. That's the one that my brother said, keep practicing. Okay. And I think I'm just going to go with purple. No more black, because I've got to have his black body in there. And then let's do one more yellow. I suppose my husband would have a stroke if I used teal in there, like I really have a propensity to do. But as you know, teal is super pushy, so I'd have to be very careful. See, this is where, sorry guys, this is where it goes all out of shape for me. Okay, back it up, back it up. Okay, I'm watching. See, he somehow is able to keep his round. Okay. And I am going to use the other tool this time. I think it needs smaller. Again, I come out with a rectangle. Let's see if we can push this into a round shape. Yeah, that doesn't look exactly like I wanted it to, but we'll keep going. And this is brand new fresh water. Okay, I think we do his, yep, okay. Smaller one so I can do the sides. Didn't quite get enough. Let's bring this up a little bit more. Okay, now we need a little bit of black. Okay, now the tiny ones for antennae. Okay, come on, keep it coming out this way. Don't fold in. Don't fold in. Okay, look at him. We're going to print this one on real paper. Another piece of crumpled, it's not crumbly, it's just crumpled paper. I didn't press it, but he'll fit just perfectly in the center. There's the back of it. I'm so excited. I think this is the best butterfly I've ever done. Okay, now I just need to get it on the tray and not on top of the bird. This paper is so fragile. Okay, I'm going to rinse it very carefully and then I'll put it back up here so you can see it. The black is running just a little bit, which is not uncommon for black. All right. It's all wrinkly. It's not smooth on the tray because I'm afraid if I mess with it too much, I'm going to tear it. But there he is. Can you see him? What do you think? Did I do okay? I'm kind of excited about him. He looks kind of like a butterfly, doesn't he? Let's see, where am I going to put this? Oh, that was grand fun. Okay, so now we've done enough of that for a minute. I still want to do a flower. Did you see the tulip that I posted from Saturday? I think it was leaning the wrong direction for the stem. I don't know why I have a tendency to do it backwards from the way the design is supposed to be. But I was just going off of memory, so that was fun. I like doing butterflies. Butterflies are not my favorite, but I like making them on the water. I mean, I don't dislike butterflies. I remember back in the 80s, everybody had wooden or metal butterflies on the outside of their house. And I just was like, no thank you, won't do it. Thanks anyway. Okay, so you're gonna still see some of the paint under the water. It's not on the surface. Okay, so, oh, I know. I almost asked what color we should try. Oh, let me close up the black, purple, and yellow. I've got them all open over here. I'll dump the white and the blue back in their containers before I get started, so as not to waste paint. Stuff's way too expensive to waste. Okay, there's that. Well, I didn't bring my water out here. It's very humid. Surprised I haven't had a lot of trouble with everything sinking. Okay, let me get these things in the rinse. I've got water or white paint all over the table. Okay, now I need this. And maybe some of this. Okay, these are the ones we're going to use. We're going to use the full tank. And I'm going to use both of them in one tank because I truly want to compare, you know, the different fabrics using the same paint. We'll let's put down some red. So I'm using very difficult colors today. Well, this isn't a red, but it'll do. I think this has just a little bit of white in it. And now we'll use the dark teal. Oh, if I had any brains in my head, I would have done bright pink and teal and red. Let's use the light one. I'm going to give it a chance to completely disperse. Oh, darn. There was one other thing I wanted to try, and I forgot to bring it out. I forgot it last time, too. All right. So we're back to our very fancy tool. Again, I'm going to use both pieces in this tray. I want a very good, comparison. Hold please, I'm going to run back in the house one more time. I forgot one thing I wanted. I wanted this very fine comb with the pins instead of the one with the wood. Thank you, everyone. I keep forgetting I can't see your comments unless I touch the screen. I am so sorry. Okay. Got that cleared off. So now, oh, let's just leave it like this and see what we get. This is really, it's stretchy fabric. Okay, that one's taking a minute to grab the paint. And I don't care if it takes a minute, I just want it to stay once it's there. So let's compare it with what this one does. They were both prepped together the exact same amount of time. Okay, this one's taking it much quicker. This is the one I hope works best. I hope you can see that. This one over here is the one I hope works best. Now, hold on. My computer now wants to, I need to plug it in. Or not my computer, my phone. Let me see if that helped. Yes, okay. All right, so now we'll take these out one at a time. This one wants to curl a lot more than this one. This one stays a little bit flatter. So I'm hoping this one's the one that's gonna win. I don't know, maybe they'll both hold the color really well. And I'm going to put them in separate bags. I did remember to bring my bags out here. Just took it out of the tray and into the rinse bucket and into a bag. Okay, let me dry my hands and we'll check the next one. Boy, that red turned out really nice, didn't it? That doesn't happen very often. Oh, look at that. I think this one did take it better. And I took a picture of the end of the bolt that these pieces were cut from, and then I can go back in with that information and the way they feel, and then be able to tell which one I want to purchase. So there was method to my madness, even though right now I couldn't tell you which one was which. Oh, my nose itches. Okay. And there was that sample done. Okay, so next I want to do a flower. Let's get this cleaned up. Paper. And I'm going to try it on, I want to do another butterfly. I'm going to try the flower on one of my new pieces of paper. dip the bill of my hat right in the water. Oh, look where it's sunk. Try to push all the bubbles out from under there so it picks up as much paint as possible. I must say it's wonderful working in the garage, so I don't have to worry about drips at all. Okay, let me get a piece of paper up there. Except that this one's going to be taller. I guess I will work, you're going to be upside down. So I don't have room to work the other way. So I'm just trying not to use the entire tank and all that paint for one image. So you'll have to be upside down, I'm sorry. Just need a piece. Okay, now we need a background again. Let's use, oh, we are doing, we are gonna do, I think I'll just drop this and then move it. The paper, so I can use gold. Wait for it to disperse and then I'll move it around a little bit. I need to get more, I'm out of silver, so I need to get more silver. I'm going to need more gold. I don't know if that shows up very well on the screen or not. Got a little bit of white and a little bit of teal right in this corner up here. Okay. So now we want some greens. Oops, I can't use that kind. I need to use the other kind. We will use these two. And what color is our flower going to be? Anybody have a thought on what color the flower is going to be? Pink with a little bit of white and then a little bit of fluorescent pink. Don't you like how I ask you and then I answer for myself? That's kind of rude of me, but inspiration, as soon as I speak it out loud, inspiration hits. You should see this. This is what I pull out of the inside of the lid. It sits up there and dries, especially now. It was in the 80s at market on Saturday, and the paint just sits out there. We try to keep it in the shade as much as we can, but it's still just hot. Okay. So let me... Oops, I need a bigger one than that. So surprised that this isn't really pushing out there hard. Everything has seemed to do that tonight. It's not super pushy. Now watch, this will prove me wrong. Nope, not at all. That didn't even look like it did anything. Okay, I'm going to use the bigger one now. Okay, we're going to start one down below. Ooh, they're pretty together. Now, am I going to remember without the, I think I'm going to try without the video. I can't believe this isn't just pushing harder. Let me see if I can get another green. This is even a lighter green. Okay, now let me try one of that darker green again, and then we're going to call it good for this. Get the lid on this. bunch of dried paint around the edge. I can't even get the lid on this one. There we go. Okay, one more of this dark green. Okay, I will need that again. Okay, so now, oops, I need this one. Let's see, I'll get one that's a little narrower. Okay. All right, now I get to be nervous. So let's do this one first. Let's do the lighter pink because I just want a little bit of accent of white and the bright pink. Boy, I go through a lot of paper towels doing this. Okay, and now we're going to have some okay. See if it'll push it back. The white lid on. Oops, I was doing it the wrong way. Again, backwards. Okay. Let's see what it looks like printed. I don't know why these flowers are all, or the leaves are all all right. We're going to go with that. And I'm going to print on this lighter one. Now this is the paper that wants to, oh, I see the flower poking out up here. I may not have placed it properly. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put this one. Here, we'll put it on here. Oh. We'll let it dry. There was a bubble there, and there's a couple spots here that didn't get printed because it was not flat on the surface. But I want to see how the flower looks. It kind of looks like the snail head there. That doesn't look quite like it was supposed to. But we'll let this one dry, and I'll show you how it looks once we get there. What I do like about this new paper is it doesn't seem to have to be rinsed. It just seems to take the design really, really well. You know what? Let's do, I have one more piece of paper here. And let's use it up. The thing that I really don't like about this is it's so heavy it wants to curl, number one. And number two is that there are very few white sheets in there. Okay, we're going to start with gold again, just because it's fun. Get a fresh paper towel. Are you still there? Yeah, it would have been nice if I actually got the flower on the paper. Thank you, Ramona. Obviously, I can't create flowers very well. My tulip on Saturday came out pretty well. Backwards, but pretty well. Okay, I'll let that go. And then we're just going to have just a teensy bit of fun here. Patience. Patience is a good thing, right? I don't know why I struggle with it so much. Oh, the part of that pink sunk. Oh, look, it doesn't want to drop on there. Let's see, let's try the light pink. It'll drop on the gold. Let's see. Where'd that go? I just dropped a cap. I don't know where it went. I'll find it, I guess, afterwards. See if it'll drop on this pink. Not very well, but it drops out here. Isn't that funny? And because I have this over here, I'm getting more of an oval. Okay, let it disperse. It looks kind of funky because that white didn't want to cooperate. Oh, my nose is getting all... All right, this is way bigger than I needed it. And there I go with the hat again. Well, that's just about the ugliest heart you've ever seen. But we're going to try it on this piece of paper. Oops. We've got everything coming undone, folks. Well, the arm has decided it will not hold that up anymore, so sorry. Hold on. Hi there. So let me put you, see if this will work. Oh no. The iPad that won't behave. I'm just gonna, I'll print it and then I'll hold it up. So sorry, you have to look at me for a minute. Now I'm going to make sure this entire sheet makes contact with the, but where am I going to put this one? I'm going to have to go on here. And it's just a big mess because it's too big. I did get a bubble in it. I do believe that gold is going to look really cool once it dries. So there it is. Again, way too big for the sheet of paper. And this right here, if you can see it right there where my thumb was pointing, is where the bubble was. I'm not liking this at all. So this may be a discard, but for now, it's just gonna sit here and dry. And let me get my towel. And that's all I have tonight, guys. I do have 2 regular pieces of cotton, but we'll do it next week. I need to get off here and get this mess cleaned up and get the papers situated. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I thank you so very much for being here tonight and watching me struggle with my flowers and my birds and my butterflies. And that was the first time I tried that type of flower, so we'll do it again. That was a lot of fun. And it didn't turn out too bad. It didn't fit on the paper, but that was my own fault. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful week. And remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. It doesn't cost you anything, and it might just make their day. So take care, everyone. Love you. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.